This morning, Walt Disney World is on the brink of losing its special self-governing status. Yesterday, Florida lawmakers passed a bill that would dissolve the theme park special tax district, which has been in place for more than half a century. Now the bill goes to Governor Ron DeSantis, who is expected to sign it. It's the latest salvo in the ongoing battle over the state's so-called Don't Say Gay law. NBC News Now correspondent Maura Barrett joined us again this morning from the state capitol in Tallahassee. Maura, good morning. So bring us up to speed on where things stand with the bill and what is next.
Well, all that's left to make this official, Joe, is Governor Ron DeSantis signing it into law, and that's expected to happen very quickly. And from there, once Disney ultimately dissolves into the surrounding counties, that means that they no longer have jurisdiction over their own fire department, emergency services, utilities, sewage, water treatment. That all then goes to the surrounding counties, and that means that taxes and debt potentially that Disney has as well also gets transferred. But the thing is this isn't going to take effect until next summer, June of 2023. So about 13 months that Disney has to either push back against this new law or find compromise with lawmakers. And there's a lot of lack of clarity because this came into effect very quickly. It was introduced at the beginning of this week and is being signed into law potentially as early as today. And so we have not heard from Disney on how they plan on taking next steps. But it is safe to say that this might end up in the laps of a lot of lawyers, Joe.
Yeah, and this might not be good for Disney, but it also could have a serious impact on taxpayers in Florida, especially in those two counties there. What's the reaction been like?
It's been not good, obviously. Again, like I said, because it came into play so quickly, they didn't have enough time to survey members or residents or representatives from those counties to see how they might take something like this because it has a direct effect. One tax official that NBC spoke to estimated that taxes could rise up to 25% because of the almost $1 billion in taxes that Disney would be transferring to these counties. And this is an area of the country that already has very high taxes and is struggling with affordable housing. I met with Representative Travaris McCurdy. He represents a district in Orange County, and I want you to hear about some of his concern that he told me.
Well, it's very alarming. It can negatively cause individuals in Orange County and Osceola County, surrounding counties, to absorb cost burdens that we had nothing to do with. He has ambition to run for president, and he wants to craft a path that he sees the very least amount of turbulence for his aspirations.
Now, the he that he's referring to there is Governor Ron DeSantis, and obviously the politician here making a lot of waves in recent months with some of his political moves. A lot of speculation about whether he intends to run for president. But from what I heard from people here that were in the State House yesterday, they are very not happy and displeased with how quickly the governor is trying to take action to get political retribution, as they call it.
And Maura, quickly, I know you spoke with a lawmaker who introduced this bill. What did he have to say?
Well, Representative Randy Fein, or state Republican here, basically said he introduced the bill and sponsored the bill because of, as a direct correlation to that parental education and rights bill, or so-called the Don't Say Gay bill. They're trying to get revenge against Disney. I want you to hear some of what he told me.
When you kick the hornet's nest, other issues often percolate. That happens in the Florida legislature. So when all of this ruckus happened with the parental rights and education bill, we actually started taking a look at special districts, and we realized 6 of them had been established before the Florida Constitution was put in place, and they had all sorts of funky things going on with them. So we decided we would take a look at it and solve the problem.
Now, this is just the latest in a trend we've seen of some companies in various politically contentious states take social political stances. Citigroup in Texas, for example, saying that it would pay to send its employees out of state to receive abortions if they needed one after Texas banned that. And so what remains to be seen as these companies are taking this stance and states are pushing back and punishing them, how that all will fall down the road later in November come midterms, and if it does have any political implications on the politicians that put this push back into place. Joe.
Maura, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.